talking about innovation in teacher education. I will be the first presenter and I will explain about teacher education. According to Good's Dictionary of Education, teacher education means all the formal and non-formal activities and experiences that help to qualify a person to assume responsibilities of a member of the educational profession or to discharge his responsibilities more effectively. Therefore, we can say that teacher education is a program that is related to the development of teacher proficiency and competence that would enable and empower the teacher to meet the requirements of the profession and face the challenges. Teacher education encompasses teaching skills, pedagogical theory, and professional skills that would create the right knowledge, attitude, and skills in teacher. Teaching skills means providing training and practice and broad techniques, approaches, and strategies to provide appropriate and effective learning. Meanwhile, pedagogical theory means the philosophical, sociological, and physiological basis to help teacher practice the teaching skills in the classroom. And the third is professional skills, means the techniques, strategies, and approaches that would help the teachers to grow in the professions. This includes soft skills, counseling skills, interpersonal skills, computer skills, information retrieving, and management skills, and above all, lifelong learning and skills. And the next material will be the general definition of innovation in teacher education. So, etymologically, the word innovation is derived from the Latin word innovare, which means to change something into something new. So, innovativeness means the ability to think beyond the boundaries and create something which is different from that which already exists. Without innovations, no progress is possible in the education system. Innovative in teaching education is necessary for the present and future of education to help teachers reach their full potential. It is an advancement of new ideas and practices in education and training. So, the revitalization and strengthening of the teacher education system is a powerful means for the upliftment of educational standards. Therefore, the innovation in teacher education is needed. No innovations or change can be implemented without teachers' awareness, involvement, and commitment. And the next material will be presented by Lilik Agustinah.
Material is team teaching and cooperative and collaborative learning. The first is definition. Cooperative or collaborative learning is a team process where members support and rely on each other to achieve an agreed common goal. The classroom is an excellent place to develop theory skill you will need later in life. Cooperative learning is a successful teaching strategy in which small teams, each with students of different levels of ability, use a variety of learning activities to improve their understanding of a subject. And each member of a team is responsible not only for learning what is taught but also for helping teammates learn, thus creating an atmosphere of achievement. Students work through the assignment until all group members successfully understand and complete it. And then there is cooperative or collaborative learning is interactive. As a team member, the student teacher, the first first is to develop and share a common goal, and then the second contributes his or her understanding of the problem, and then the second responds to and work to understand others' questions, insight and solution. The fourth empowers the other to speak and contribute and to consider their contribution. The fifth is accountable to others and they are accountable to the author. And the last is dependent on others and they depend on him or her. And the third is some of activities in cooperative learning. There are the first is jigsaw. It is group with 5 students are set up. Each group member is assigned some unique material to learn and then to teach to his group members to help in the learning students across the class working on the same subsection, get together to decide what is important and how to teach it. After practice in these expert groups, the original groups reform and students teach each other. And then the second is team pair share. That is involves a 3-step cooperative structures. During the first step, individuals think silently about a question posed by the instructor. Individuals pair up during the second step and exchange thoughts. In the third step, the pairs share their responses with other pairs, other teams, or the entire group. And then the third is 3-step interview. That is, each member of a team chooses another member to be a partner. During the first step, individuals interview their partners by asking clarifying questions. During the second step, partners reverse the rules. For the final step, members share their partner's response with the team. The fourth is round robin brainstorming. That is, class is divided into small groups. 4 to 6, with one person appointed as the recorder. A question is posed by big answers, and students are given time to think about answers. And then after the team time, members of the team share responses with one another round robin style. The recorder writes down the answer of the group members. The person next to the recorder starts, and each person in the group in order gives an answer until time is called. And then 3 minutes review. That is, teachers stop any time during a lecture or discussion and give teams 3 minutes to review that has been said as clarifying question or answer question. And the 6 number heads together. That is, a team of 4 is established. Each member is given number of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Questions are asked of the group. Questions work together to answer the question so that all can verbally answer the question. Each calls out a number 2 and each 2 is asked to give them the answer. So that is for my presentation. The next will be delivered by Rifqi Pratama.
Presentation about reflecting teaching and facilitating teacher education. Reflection itself will mean ordinary process that assists in the development of future action from the review of past and the current behavior. There are 6 criteria of reflecting teacher. The first one is assumption, and then the second one is goal. Next is task and content, roles and discourse. The assumption is of the teacher development practice are based on the assumption about the nature of teacher education and school pedagogy. How about the goals? The goal is our understanding of teacher development practice implies that the analysis of its direction. The practice teacher education aims at primarily the empowerment of student teacher toward the promotion of pedagogy of autonomy. The next is task. Task is the nature of teacher development. Task greatly determine the quality of teacher education. And then the next is content. Content is the practice highlight the arena of professional reflection and action, and it is important to assess their relevance. The next one is roles. Roles is the role students role teacher assume varied according to the assumption and goals that orient development practices. And then the last one is discourse. Discourse is reflective teacher education assumption and goals have implication for the discourse of student, teacher, and teacher educators. The next one is constructivism and teacher education. Constructivism itself means philosophy of learning founded on the premise that by reflecting on our experiences, we construct our own understanding of the world we live in. Each of us generates our own rules and mental models, which we use to make sense of our experience. Learning, therefore, is simply the process of adjusting our mental models to accommodate new experience. There are 5 E model of constructivism. The first one is engage, second one is explore, the third one is explain, and then elaborate, and the last one is evaluate. The engage is the phase of the first phase. Students encounter the material, define their question. So the engage their student knowledge before we start our lesson. And then the explore, the space of the 5E helps students to explain the discovery process and concept they have been exploring. The next one is explain. Explain is meaning that students' conceptual understanding and allows them to practice skills and behavior. The next one is elaborate. Elaborate is the discovery process and concept they have been exploring. The last one is evaluate. The learners to assess their understanding and abilities, and thus teacher evaluates students' understanding of key concepts. So evaluate is mean that after we have from the board above to make sure the student understand about the material, so we must evaluate. So that's all. The next one will be continued by Meygi.
So the next is blended learning and teacher education. One of the example of teacher education innovation is in the teaching blended learning and in the teacher education. There are many components that can comprise a blended learning model, including instructor delivered content, e-learning, webinars, conference calls, live or online session with instruction, and other media and events. For example, Facebook, email, chat rooms, blog, podcast, Twitter, YouTube, and many others. That one is including blended learning between online and face-to-face meeting. The next is soft skills and teacher education. Teacher should taught by soft skills materials, and according to Ministry of Higher Education of Malaysia in 2006, they are defined soft skill as the first is communication skill, the second is critical thinking skills, the third is teamwork, the fourth is lifelong learning and information management skills, such as the referred in the seminar, and the fifth is entrepreneurial skills, just like in our FKIP where we have kewirausahaan. The next is ethic and professional moral skills. The next is leadership skills. Next, it is about teacher professional development. In Indonesia, the central government initiative a survey as an effort in improving teachers to know teachers' quality, which is 54% teachers in Indonesia is underqualified. 15% teachers in Indonesia qualified and certified, and there are 31% teachers in Indonesia qualified but not certified. And because of that, the central government initiative that government giving effort in improving teachers' quality, just like the first is Teacher Professional Development Program, it's like PPG, and Teacher Certification, and the next is Annual Teacher Competency Test, just like MPPG, mata perkumpulan guru mata pelajaran. Dan sekian presentasi dari kami. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ada pertanyaan?